Hey guys, Ultraman 52 here. Welcome to the Christmas haul video. Got quite a few things to show off. I'm going to do this video a little bit differently, kind of similar to last year's, where this first portion of the video will be having me, just like this, in front of the camera, showing off various things that are not figure related. For the figures, we'll go actually off to my, my table that I usually play card games on, and I'll show off all the figures on that thing. So without further ado guys, here we go. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope y'all had a fantastic Christmas or whatever holiday that you guys celebrate. Hope y'all had a very happy holiday and very safe holiday too. So yeah, first starting off, I actually did get a shirt and I also did get a hat. I'm actually wearing the hat right now. It just says, just has Godzilla on it. Yeah, it's a very generic hat, you know, standard, you know, Godzilla merch really. My mom's boyfriend actually got me this. I think it was like a Kohl's or Marshall. I think it was. It was one of the two. But yeah, still very cool to actually have some new Godzilla merch. I always love having that. And for shirt-wise, got me a shirt of a band that I'm actually really into right now. And so the band, Sleep Token. Oh yes, I friggin' love this band. I've been on a kick with them since I first heard The Summoning a couple months back, and I've been in love with this band ever since. In fact, I think that was like mid this year, yeah. I have the album. I have listened to all three of their albums. My favorite album, hands down, is this album, Take Me Back to Eden. This is, I believe, of the deity called Sleep, or sometimes she's known as like the Godmother. Based the whole entire lore with Sleep Token and the deity Sleep is Sleep visited the lead singer, whose name is Vessel. Visited him in a dream and told him that if you pray to me and you worship me, I will grant you immense success. And look where they are now. They're 3 albums deep, and they're on top of the goddamn world of rock and metal, and they're literally one of my top 5 favorite artists / groups, bands, or whatever of all time. They are just absolutely phenomenal. And on that notion of Sleep Token, I actually picked up the CD of their newest album, Take Me Back to Eden. Very cool, like Lovecraftian artwork right there. I'll show it on the other thing I want to show this off real quick here. Got the inside there. This does not actually have the track list. Here's the track list. I'll name it off right now. So from 1 to 12, we have Chokehold, The Summoning, Granite, Aqua Regia, Vor, Ascensionism, Are You Really Okay, The Apparition, Do You Wish That You Loved Me, Rain, Take Me Back to Eden, and finally Euclid. My favorite tracks in here, I mean, I love all the songs here. Like, it's very rare that I love every single song off an album, but Ascensionism and probably The Summoning and Granite are probably my 3 favorite tracks off the whole entire thing. It's really hard to like name all my favorite songs off there, because there's so many fantastic songs off that damn album. And speaking of Take Me Back to Eden, I also picked up the vinyl. Yeah, I picked up the vinyl, or at least I got the vinyl for Christmas. And yeah, I love this band so much, and I love this album so much. This is my pick for album of the year. But yeah, there's all the tracks right there. Again, love the Lovecraftian artwork right there. And on the inside, you have I don't actually know what that text says here on the front, or in the interior. But the text right there, actually, I forget what language this is, but actually is the album's name. So it's Take Me Back to Eden right there. It even says it on the side right there. And one really cool thing, if you actually open it up, it's actually a two vinyl set. One really cool thing, I'll show it here in a second, is that on this side right here, it actually includes this really cool insert. Check it out. It's actually a booklet that has basically, I think this is basically like artwork of every single creature or character that is for each song. So this is for Chokehold, and actually the song title is right there on the side in that language. So if you translate this, it actually is the song title. So this is Chokehold. Next one is The Summoning and Granite. I actually love these two the most, I think, honestly. They look very like Dark Souls, honestly, which I always appreciate some Dark Souls love if that is the case. Again, some of these guys look so freaking cool. Then we have Aqua Regia and Vor. That's not the creatures' names. They're just the characters that are supposed to, I guess, represent the song, I guess. Then there is Ascensionism. Are You Really Okay? Which is a very sad song, by the way, but a phenomenal song nonetheless. Then there is The Apparition. Do You Wish That You Loved Me? And the last two should be, yeah. Then we have Rain, Take Me Back to Eden, which is the shirt that I got right there of the Godmother, or Sleep. And finally, the back of it is for Euclid. Very cool. And just absolutely fantastic. They did not have to include this little insert, but I am very happy they did. I kind of wish they had, given us, like, individual, I guess, like, poster, like, individual, I guess, like, little, pictures of the creatures, like, individually, if that makes sense. Like, so I could hang them up or whatever. I'm pretty sure I could if I could just take them out of the book and just cut them up, obviously, but I'm not going to do that. But still, really cool to finally have this. It's amazing. Again, I love that album so much. And of course, I love me some Weeknd. I gotta show some love for the Weeknd. So I actually ended up getting, the deluxe version of After Hours on vinyl. This is my second favorite album by the Weeknd. My favorite is actually Dawn FM. Inside right there, so I get 2 disc set, or 2 vinyl set, very cool. So, record 1, side A contains Alone Again, Too Late, Hardest to Love, Scared to Live, and side B of vinyl 1 is Snow Child, Escape from LA, Heartless, and Faith. Faith and Escape from LA are easily my 2 favorite tracks off of, I always forget the name of the damn album, After Hours. Then vinyl 2, side A is Blinding Lights, In Your Eyes, and Save Your Tears. I wish they included the Kenny G version of In Your Eyes, because the Kenny G version is, in my opinion, the best version of the song. Kenny's flute playing is absolutely insane on that version of the song. And finally, side B of record 2 is Repeat After Me, After Hours, and Until I Bleed Out. So yeah, again, really cool. Sleep Token and The Weeknd are probably tied for my 2 favorite artists of all time because they're just so goddamn good. The level of vocal range on both Vessel and The Weeknd are insane. There's a small hope that I would love for The Weeknd and Sleep Token to kind of collab on like an album. That's never gonna happen, obviously, but I don't care. I would love for it to happen anyways. Then speaking of my favorite album, Dawn FM, picked up the vinyl of Dawn FM. Got a good old Weeknd right there. It doesn't have a track list, which is saddening, but still really cool. Open it up. Have old Weeknd, so disc 2's right here, disc 1's right here. Very cool. I do want to get vinyl frames for all these so I can hang them up. And finally, to round out the records, picked up something that I actually was very, very happy to get once I saw it at a comic shop. So actually, it's kind of an early gift to me personally, but I don't think I showed this. I don't remember if I have or not. If I did, I'm going to show it again. I got it's actually a soundtrack, but I got the soundtrack on vinyl of 1991's Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Very cool. Has a little slide thing there. So you can see the full art right there. Very beautiful art, by the way. I don't know what this type of art style is. It looks like it could be done like chalk or like charcoal or something like that. I forget what this is, like what kind of art style this is, but it looks really, really cool. And on the inside you have that very beautiful matte painting right there. Again, I don't know what type of style this is, but it looks really cool. And the actual disc itself, or the record itself, I'm not going to take out the whole entire thing, but on this side actually has the future girl who tries to save the past from Godzilla and King Ghidorah. But still, really cool. I only want to get vinyls of certain things I actually want to get. So I would like to get some Godzilla soundtracks on vinyl, like GMK. I know there's a vinyl of for the soundtrack, and a couple others. But yeah, that is it for all of the vinyls. I guess now we'll take a look at all of the, well, the only 2 Blu-rays that I got for Christmas. Alright, so for the 2 only Blu-rays I got, this one I've heard a lot of good things about, and it's the complete collection of Call of the Night. I've been hearing really good things about this series. It only, I think, is like 1 season. I think it's, yeah, only 13 episodes. Basically, from what I read via the synopsis, it's about a guy who wants to become a vampire, but he has to be bitten by a vampire that he has to fall in love with. Otherwise, you're basically from what a bloodthirsty fiend instead of a supernatural blood. Yes, it says here. Apparently, if you're bitten by a vampire that you're not in love with, you just get a bloodthirsty fiend instead of a supernatural blood connection. So it's this guy here that ends up meeting this girl who's a vampire, and he slowly starts to kind of fall in love with her after, he's been bitten or whatever. Or at least that's from what I understood via the back or whatever. And I've been wanting to check this series out for a long time. I've heard it's really, really good, so finally I'm going to get to check that out. And this one I'm very excited to get because I used to have the old DVD set, and then I sold it because I heard there was a Blu-ray coming out. But this I actually bought during Rise of Anime, I think like Black Friday sale, so I could have showed this via Black Friday, but it happened I ended up getting this like a week after. So I said screw it, and I finally bought it. It is the complete series of Getter Robo Armageddon. I have been wanting to rewatch this damn series for so goddamn long. I've only seen, I think like the first, God, how many episodes is this? Like 13? Yeah. I've only seen like the first 9 episodes of this, I believe, because I used to own the old DVD set, which I think had like 3 or 4 episodes per volume, and I never could get my hands on the final volume, so I actually have yet to actually finish the series, but I'm probably going to rewatch the whole entire thing because, hot damn, man, like, Getter Robo is one of my favorite franchises ever. I love this series so much. Go Nagai. Goddamn, man. Like, Go Nagai is a freaking genius when it comes to giant robot shit, man. I swear. Again, love this damn series. Oh, and I forgot that Call of the Night is only on 2 discs right there. And for Armageddon, Getter Robo, this is on, I think 2, right? Yeah, so it's also on 2 discs. So it's, yeah, freaking awesome. Cannot wait to check that series out. Well, to realistically not check it out, but rewatch it again, because again, I remember loving this damn series so much back in my high school years. So yeah, no, I'll show this off too, only because it's like a cool little like novelty piece. My friend Brian got me this, and it's actually a lunchbox of Destroy Monsters. Yeah. So, excuse me for the bang inside. I'll show what that is in a minute. So on the side you have Godzilla right there. Front and back are the exact same. Just has I guess all the characters from the movie. The other side has Gorosaurus, and on the inside it has a thermos. Is that what it is? A thermos? Has the Japanese poster on it, and also on the other side has a shot of King Ghidorah with an internal shot of him, so you can see what he looks like inside, which is pretty cool. I will probably never actually use this. It's just, like I said, more of like a novelty piece. So I will definitely just display this somewhere, probably like behind me or whatever, on my little bookshelf or whatever. I'm actually getting a new DVD and Blu-ray case that's being custom made for me from some my mom's friends. They actually make shelves for a living. So I'm getting a specially made one that's going to go on the wall here, like just behind the camera. So yeah, next guys, we'll take a look at the 2 only model kits I got. Alright guys, so the only 2 kits I got, I actually believe I didn't get any, also by the way, I forgot to mention, I did not get any video games this year because just like, there really wasn't anything that I really wanted. And the other thing too, all the stuff I actually wanted for games wise was either I already bought on PC, like the Dead Space remake was on sale on Black Friday, played it, beat it, loved it by the way. Glitchy as hell on PC though. I am going to rebuy when I get a PS5 next year, because just again, I love Dead Space so much. But yes, fantastic game by the way on that. And yeah, pretty much any game that I wanted, either I just didn't want or was or I wanted to get on PS5. So, but anyways, for model kit wise, this I got during, I guess, like my model shop Secret Santa thing that we do. Ended up getting a kit that I've been wanting to get for a minute. I have the custom version of this, but I want to get the original. And it is the 1/100 Master Grade Goof. Yeah, the good old Goof. This is no Zaku, boy. But yes, the good old Goof. I've always loved the Goof. I don't know why. My second favorite color is blue. Is this blue? This looks blue. I'm going to say it's blue. I don't know. But yeah, I always thought it had a great design. The Goof Custom is by far my favorite version of the Goof. But yeah, it also has a really nice little easier feature when I'm doing the Zaku beads, which is the most annoying thing to do on these goddamn kits, especially on these freaking Xeon kits. Because I don't like the tubing on the waist and also on the mouth. It's terrible. It's just awful. It makes me want to have diarrhea. But yes, good old Goof. Love him a lot. Cannot wait to build him and then display him so he can collect dust. Now, the big model kit. This one I was very happy to get. This is no longer in production as far as I actually know. But it's a soft vinyl kit, which is awesome actually. It's actually my first for a kaiju wise, and I'm very happy to get this from a company called Star Ace. I know there is a X Plus version of this particular kit, but I guess Star Ace made, I believe, the vinyl kit version, and it is a 12-inch soft vinyl model kit of the Rohidosaurus. Yeah, the Rohidosaurus from the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. My favorite non-Godzilla kaiju film. I love that film so much, and this is the vinyl kit version of it. So it's just going to show you how big this fat SOB is. Okay, that's just the body. That is just the body of the Rohidosaurus. So that gives you kind of an idea of just how big he is. Like 12 inches is pretty damn big for a kaiju. So he's about 30 centimeters, I believe. Although he could be maybe like 31 or 32. But yeah, I cannot wait to build this damn thing. There is a colorized version of the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, so I'm gonna have to watch that like a shit ton to actually like get reference photos of the damn thing. But still, really cool to finally have this. That's what's gonna look when it's fully put together. X Plus did do, like I said, two figures of this. There's this one, which is like I said, colored, obviously. Then they did a black and white version. They also did, I believe, a Dofa Reel version of that kit too, which is pretty cool. But of course, painting is gonna give me the fun part. But yeah, that is it for all of the model kits / vinyl kits I got. So now, guys, on to all of the figures I got, and there's quite a few figures, I'll say that. So let's move on to that right now, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So here are some of the figures I got. First, as you can see, I got 3 Rei Ayanami figures from Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time, which is the final Shin Evangelion movie. So the first one here is of this long-haired Rei. This is from the Super Premium Collection, I guess is what it is. This is the long-haired version of Rei, sorry for that. But yeah, it's literally just Rei with her long hair from the end of the movie. Very cool. Then there are 2 Reis here. They're both very similar in pose, but both are different. One, of course, is wearing her traditional white plug suit. The other one's wearing her black one. They're basically the hand-over version, as you can see. They're both from the same line, the Super Premium line or whatever. This one is, of course, just Rei in her classic white plug suit. Says it's the hand-over / momentary white. But really cool. I actually like this one of Rei more. Then there's this one, which is the more movie accurate one of Rei holding Shinji's, I guess like cassette player, AirPod thing. I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's like some headphones and like a cassette player. I think it is. But still, really cool. Really nice detail too, by the way. I also realized too that like the hair on this seems more white than it is on this one. I don't know if that's like a manufacturing error or whatever, but that's weird. I don't know why. I kind of like the light blue on that one more. I don't know why. I just kind of, it looks kind of cool. Then moving away from Evangelion, Going into Ultraman. So this one is from, this is the Emit Ultraman. This is from the line called Darkness. Yeah, Darkness Heroes Brave statue figure. That's of Emit Ultraman or Imitation Ultraman from Shin Ultraman the movie. And then here is from the Heroes Brave statue figure. This is a Ultraman Dyna Flash type. This is basically his type that has a little bit of power and speed in it. Unfortunately, mine kind of sucks because that leg right there is slightly bent out of place, so he cannot stand very well. Even with that little leg stand there, he can barely stand right. So I'm gonna have to probably like heat up that vinyl and bend the leg in like a certain way carefully. And then finally, my favorite one out of all of them. This is also from the Darkness Hero Brave Thing series. It's Dark Trigger. And I absolutely love Dark Trigger from Ultraman Trigger. He is absolutely so goddamn cool. Probably the best one easily. Just so much detail. Just, he's so goddamn pretty. And stands really well with that stand. I think that like Dyna should have had a stand just like that too, but still really cool. Just love the overall design of Dark Trigger. He looks so freaking cool. But yeah. But I got one more thing to show you guys, and this is it, guys. This is a figure that I didn't think I was ever going to get. This is from a company called Hiya, or Hiya, right there. This is the Hiya Burning Godzilla action figure. Yeah, this is it right here, and holy damn, is it beautiful looking. I did not think I was ever going to actually own one of these because they are just pretty expensive, believe it or not. They're about like 50 to 60 bucks depending on where you actually get them. But yeah, he looks really freaking cool. What I've noticed with Hiya is that they're kind of a better version of Nika, is the best way I can describe it. The only downside though is that they're actually more expensive. Like I said, these are like 50 to 60 bucks depending on where you get them. Nike is about 20 to 25, and they're a good alternative to the SH Monster Arts. The problem is though is that Nike now no longer has the license for Godzilla, so you can't get them anymore. So yeah, these are like the next best option. I think they did do one of Rodan, also one of Mothra, and a regular Godzilla, and I think they're coming out with 2019's King Ghidorah, which is going to be a freaking huge figure. I do kind of want it, but I don't know how much that's going to cost. But yeah, really cool. I actually got this from a friend of mine from the hobby shop. She was absolutely just cool as hell to give me this, and I am eternally in her goddamn debt for this because it's so goddamn cool. Just, looks so cool. Not as detailed though, I would say, as the SH Monster Arts version. If not, they might be the exact same amount of detail, I think, honestly. But still, really, really cool. Gonna be displaying with pride. Like I said, Hiya is like a more expensive, slightly more detailed version than Nika. So yeah, I've been playing with this for about like a couple days, and I really like this thing a lot. Just absolutely amazing figure, great detail, great paint job. I highly recommend this figure to anybody. And yeah, that's actually it for all the figures that I got. There's all the other boys and girls right there. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you had a fantastic and Merry Christmas, as well as a very happy holiday and a safe holiday too, whatever you guys celebrate, all that good jazz. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and sayonara.